Good afternoon and welcome back to the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse. I'm Tom Scavetta, joined alongside Steven Stamp. It is the final playoff game for this portion of the day. The winner of this game will advance to the quarterfinals. And this final matchup for now is between Goldstar Tel Aviv and the Casey Powell World Lacrosse Foundation.
And Casey Powell, not as far as we can tell, in the lineup. He is listed, so we were wondering if he might be here. We knew he was going to be away yesterday. Might be arriving later today.
And Casey
That's
Powell.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
One of the greatest lacrosse players of all time.
Casey Powell in the green jerseys, blue trim. Goldstar Tel Aviv, black jerseys with white trim and the white numbers. As the face-off is about to be underway. Billy and Guyan for Casey Powell. And for Goldstar, it'll be Matt Hayes. Face-off is won by Goldstar. That's Udding over to Silberlicht. Here's Pierce Abrams as one of the players from Casey Powell lost his stick momentarily. And Abrams. Defense there by Casey Powell. And the shot clock under 10. Silberlicht, a quick shot, wide left. And the ground ball is, loose ball is scooped up.
You're doing so well.
By Deckelbaum. That was the first time today, this whole weekend.
It happens.
Deckelbaum. As it's forced over to Abrams. Shot stopped there by Blasutti. Casey Powell now their first possession of the game. As they're rushing down quick, a shot by Chad Thompson forced aside by the Goldstar goalie Jared Jensen. And there's Deckelbaum with the loose ball on the boards, flips it up. Casey Powell gets it back. Now you see Grant Whiteway with the ball. Whiteway makes a quick move inside, spins around, tosses it back out. And there is Rakosi. And Guyan, shot off the mark. And the rebound will not reach the back of the net. That was attempted by Kyle DeVitt.
It was close, though, as that ball looked like it went through Jared Jensen, and he had to reach behind him to corral that.
Goldstar down the other end of the floor. Quick shot stopped by the knee pad of Blasutti. Loose ball is going to be picked up by a couple of players pushing for the ball there, and it's picked up by Goldstar. There's Isaac Bach. Scooped up by the goalie, Blasutti. 2 minutes into this game, no score. As the official fixes the goal.
Goldstar likes to run. You can see the Casey Powell team is trying to do the same thing. Every time there's a possession, they are getting somebody off the bench and heading up the floor. They'll be an over and back, but pretty clear what the approach is that they want to apply here.
So the over and back is called. Goldstar with possession. So that is Zachary Paul with the ball. Quick shot there. Chip there, attempted by Wolf. One of the defenders got in the way. Abrams, a shot. Stopped by Blasutti, who's been busy back guarding the net early on. Going to be a crease violation against Goldstar. And look at Casey Powell. There is Rakosi. As they move the ball around, under 12 minutes to go in this first half. As Whiteway had it momentarily. A quick shot and a score. So Casey Powell strikes first. That looked like Greg Malaw.
Yeah, a nice job to change the angle of the release, gets that head of the stick down to use the defender as a bit of a screen, reaches around him, and again, we talked about it earlier, your stick has eyes that you don't, and he found a spot just over inside the far post.
There was Mila with the goal. And Hayes now over to Flappin. And he finds his teammate Deckelbaum. They're moving the ball around. Dustin Hill in. And Goldstar moving quickly around the perimeter there in the zone. And look at this, the outlet pass all the way down the field. Casey Powell, a quick 2-on-1. As physical play there for the loose ball along the boards. Looks like Goldstar is going to come up with it. They will. Applebaum. Still a scrum for the loose ball. Ngayan was in there. And a quick one-hop shot. Well, wide right. But Ngayan, excuse me. That was
interesting.
That was O'Connor.
Keith Gagne, the one official, was at center, signaling, kind of questioning whether that was an over and back. And finally, we heard back from his crewmates that yes, it indeed was.
Hill. Pass inside. Nice turnaround shot by Udding, but he missed it. And Casey Powell down the other end. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Oh, but the player lost the ball, and that was Spillett. A quick shot by Whiteway, forced aside.
We have a slashing call coming to Goldstar Tel Aviv.
As that's going to be on number 47, Aiden Christian. Christian had a goal last night for them. As Goldstar actually wrapped up day one with a victory over Laser Sharks Blanco. Martin Bowes now over to Riccozzi. As they swing the ball around, there's Bowes. Little pitch and catch on the perimeter. And a quick shot. And he scored.
Absolutely perfect placement by Martin Bowes, who has once again, I believe, been invited to camp with the New England Black Wolves. Athletic and talented left-hander. And Bowes just buries it from the very top of the power play. And it's 2-0 Casey Powell. And I was thinking it's kind of a good thing maybe that Casey Powell's not playing, because it could get confusing. Because if he has the ball, we're calling the team Casey Powell, and he gets the Powell. When you say Casey Powell, is it him? Is it the team? I mean, I guess we could figure it out.
Very good point there, Stamper.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a bit.
And Riccozzi rushes down. He'll slow it down, though. Tight physical defense by Goldstar. Deckelbaum takes him down hard. He comes up with the ball. He eludes a couple of Casey Powell players. And here's Abrams. Looking for a lane inside. He shoots. Went off the right shoulder pad of Blasutti. And a slash is going to be the call on Kyle DeVitt for Casey Powell.
And I just thought of something looking at their uniforms. The green is like because it's the Casey Powell World Experience, World Foundation. So that's like the world, the green globe. And then the blue is the water. Maybe. I don't know.
Another interesting fun fact there by Stamper.
I think interesting, maybe stretching it.
Goldstar has the loose ball. Paul, a quick shot, stopped. The left foot of Blasutti got in the way there. Good job extending his foot out as Abrams passes it to Wolf. Abrams a shot. Saved again by Blasutti.
Abrams looked like he was trying to convince everyone he was going to pass that ball and then took the shot. And it was almost like the fake took his focus off of the shot, because that was right in the middle of Blazutti's chest pad, not at all where he wanted to shoot it.
Casey Powell, only 15 more seconds for their man-down situation, trying to survive it, as Goldstar may get one more quick opportunity with a man up if they hurry. And they'll casually stroll into the zone, back to even strength. A shot there. That was by Hill, off the mark, and a dive inside, and it's going to be a goal by Zachary Paul, who dove in and scored right before he entered the crease, and Blasutti is down.
That looked like a dive right into the goalie. You're not supposed to make contact with the goalie. There hasn't been a penalty called, so I'm assuming they're saying, I don't know. Honestly, that looked to me like he just dove in. They must have felt like he was either pushed or that the goalie came out to initiate contact.
That's exactly what it looked like there. And Goldstar at the moment will be rewarded the goal. It is now 2-2 with 6:13 to go in this first half. I'm not sure if Casey Powell has a backup goalie dressed at the moment. Don't believe they do.
I'm pretty sure they do not.
So that can play a factor, is now the medical staff is tending to Blasutti. And this is definitely a sign of concern for Casey Powell. But so far, they've played a good game, though, offensively, getting a couple of good shots. They've attacked Goldstar pretty well.
Goldstar getting one back with Zachary Paul diving on the pass from Adam Wolf. And Blasutti is really not moving. He's lifting his leg, but he's not looking very comfortable. Kind of bangs his foot down.
Blasutti had a rough outing yesterday against the Syracuse Stingers. He gave up a bunch of goals in that game. But it's good to see him back out there. He's playing well in this game right now.
He's made a couple of terrific saves. The 1 foot save where he came across and made the stop, and then an acrobatic stop coming across. And there are lots of goalies here at the tournament, so I'd imagine the option would be to just find someone who's around and doesn't mind suiting up.
I'm not sure. Could be wrong. I'm not sure if that goal is official yet.
Yeah, it's up. That was the first goal for Goldstar Tel Aviv.
The score is 2-1 as Blasutti gets up. He's got to give him credit to even be standing right now after that. It's like it kind of shell-shocked him a little bit.
Having some water. It looks like he's probably going to be okay to continue.
Yeah, so far for Goldstar, Paul did have that one goal, but Pierce Abrams has been their top offensive guy. Already 4 shots on goal in this game. And he's also had a lot of success yesterday in day 1, where he scored a couple. And Blasutti will continue in this game. Got to give him some credit. I'm sure it was not easy at all. Can only imagine what that's like.
I mean, he was down for quite a while and definitely not looking comfortable.
So the score is 2-1. The game clock will start running again. So the face-off underway. And it's won by Goldstar as a couple of Casey Powell players just toppled over each other there, kind of tripped up. Physical play along the boards. Casey Powell racks up the loose ball. Here comes Martin Bowes, already with 1 goal. And Powell trying to create some separation. Cross-floor pass there. And a little wide. That loose ball scooped up by Deckelbaum. Here comes Rotatori.
And Martin Bowes just gets the stick up in the air and swats that pass out of the air.
Tel Aviv moving the ball around. There's Deckelbaum. Looking for some daylight, and he's being pushed by Rosenthal. A high shot over the post, and a goal scored by Dustin Hill.
Hill just bounces that one. Blasutti was kind of stuck over on the far side of the net. And just pulling the shot towards the near post. And you got to wonder, a minute or 2 minutes or so after getting up from having been taking a shoulder to the abdomen, and Blasutti being down for a while, how comfortable he's feeling.
That can be a potential momentum shift in this game if he is unable to stop Goldstar. Under 4.5 minutes to go. I'm Tom Scavetta. He's Steven Stamp here at the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse. And there's a shot stopped there by Blasutti. And down the floor goes Ngayan. O'Connor now with the ball. And O'Connor looking to set things up under 4 minutes to go. Trying to break this tie, this 2-2 tie. And a shot there. It was deflected by Deckelbaum, attempted by Whiteway. And there's a fight here on the near side for that loose ball. Goldstar will take possession. Udding. He finds Fisher, who had a goal yesterday. Deckelbaum, a quick shot saved by Blasutti. Good reaction there. And Deckelbaum had one hop. Nice behind the back pass there by Deckelbaum. But Casey Powell comes up to the loose ball. It's Chris Rosenthal.
And you can see Doug Udding's disappointment that he didn't catch that one. A dandy behind the back pass. It was right where he needed it.
Here's Bose. Over to Dempcher. And now Whiteway has it. Whiteway, a nice move and a quick shot. And it one hopped and went sky high. It hit the ceiling, actually, off that hop off the floor. Goldstar will regain possession. It's Silberlicht. Underhand flips it to Wolf. As Applebaum lost it, but he gets it back. Abrams, double teamed, quick behind the back shot, somehow got it off. And they'll get another. They will get another chance. A shot by Paul. He caught Blasutti out of the net, who's now on one knee. As the ball will roll all the way to Jensen.
Shot clock expires as that. As you mentioned, the ball went wide, came all the way back down the floor. So Casey Powell will just start it up in the offensive zone. Final 2 minutes of this first half, and it's 2-2.
And a quick partially chipped shot there by Malau. And Malau tracks it down, somehow picks it up. As Deckelbaum, some serious pressure and a hard check by Flappin. Casey Powell got it across, but it looks like they might lose it. And they do, to Goldstar. They have numbers if they hurry. Goldstar, quick shot. Well off the mark. There's a delay of game call here. Looks like against Casey Powell.
Yeah, it's illegal substitution on the Casey Powell team. Too many men on the floor, so they'll send someone to the box. And with exactly 1 minute to play right now in the half, it will actually, unless Tel Aviv scores, it'll be split up between the two periods. And Martin Bose goes to serve it. Maybe he feels like he needs a minute of rest.
45 seconds to go in this first half. Deckelbaum looking to swift his way towards the goal. No good. As Casey Powell trying to get it across. As a nice play there, but let's see what happened.
Slashing call behind the play.
So Casey Powell already a man down. And
I think it's Isaac Bach that's going in for Goldstar Tel Aviv. No. He was standing there by the... Yeah,
Bach now
it is Bach.
Yeah.
I think he was waiting for somebody to open the box for him.
As that will do
either
it.
that or he was thinking it's halftime.
That will do it for this first half. Goldstar Tel Aviv 2, Casey Powell World Lacrosse Foundation 2 here at the Onondaga Field House near Syracuse, New York. And then we're going to step aside for a quick break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with more action. And welcome back to second half coverage here between the game of Goldstar Tel Aviv and Casey Powell World Lacrosse Foundation. I'm Tom Scavetta, and we'll be rejoined by Steven Stamp in just a moment. Each team will start with a player in the penalty box to open up this second half. We are tied at 2 goals apiece. Winner will move on to the quarterfinals later tonight and earn that final spot. And Goldstar wins the face-off. A quick shot by Paul and just missed the right post. As the ball will one-hop and hit the netting up top. Casey Powell will take over. As Malau gives it off to his teammate Rakosi, and now Bose back with possession of the ball. They'll set up their offense. And Rakosi, Bose passes it over. A quick shot by Whiteway. He missed, but Bose will get possession of the ball. So the penalty is over for Casey Powell. A quick man-up opportunity for another 6 seconds, essentially. And it looked like there Rakosi kind of faked the shot. Back to Rakosi, looking to shoot. No. And a fight for the loose ball as one of the players lunges out for it. Looked like that was Malau, and he comes up with the ball. Bose, a quick shot. It was partially chopped there at the stick by number 34 for Goldstar, Doug Udding. And a quick shot by Flappin, stopped by Blasutti.
Sorry, just had to chuckle a bit as Matt Flapan running down the floor, just about tripped over his teammate Doug Udding.
And Guyan passes over to Whiteway. And Whiteway finds Dempcher. Back over to Whiteway. There's a quick shot. I'm sorry. That was Dempcher. And Casey Powell will maintain the ball. Whiteway. Quick pass to Rakosi. Bounce pass over to Nguyen. Nguyen runs the floor, trying to find his teammate inside, but it's turned over. Goldstar down the other end. Casey Powell needs to hurry. They have numbers. Deckelbaum, a quick shot saved by Blasutti as the goal tilted backwards momentarily.
And great sportsmanship there as Deckelbaum goes into Blasutti a little bit, but certainly no intent, no drive into him. Blasutti holds him up, helps him, and they give each other a tap, even though Blasutti had been knocked down and banged up earlier in the game. So nice to see that.
As Bose with possession. Little temporary pick and roll action, but he did not do it. Goldstar. Here's Flappin. And now it's Silberlicht. Silberlicht looking to drive inside. He kicks it out to Wolf. And here's Silberlicht. A quick shot stopped by Blasutti. Hustle for the ball here. Goldstar had another opportunity. There's a fight behind the goal for the ball. As one player loses a stick. Looked like that was Bose. Another Casey Powell player hits the floor. Casey Powell.
10-second counts. Casey Powell had established possession. Couldn't get over center. So here comes Udding.
Udding, a nice pass inside, and the shot, and score. No goal.
Crease violation, stepped in before the ball went into the net. So it stays 2-2. 11:15 to go here in the second half.
Bose. He gives it off to Rakosi, and a nice quick hesitation move inside by Whiteway. And he's fronted by Paul. Whiteway still has it, and a shot saved by Jensen. Jensen will try to clear it, and that's going to be a push there.
Yeah, Doug Udding trying to run under that ball. Jensen just wanted to throw it up and let him run under it, but it was too far, and Udding kind of tied up. Pretty obvious that he knocked him over from behind.
10:38 to go in regulation time. I'm Tom Scavetta, joined alongside Steven Stamp as Goldstar Tel Aviv is tied with the Casey Powell World Lacrosse Foundation 2-2. Casey Powell still has it, and Bose couple of nice shots, just wide on each of them. And Guyan will try to track down the loose ball.
And it did go off of a Tel Aviv player, so it's no over and back. And Martin Bose switched hands on that last shot and was a pretty good shot as a righty, normally a lefty player.
Bose with a low running shot. And now Goldstar back down the other end. It's Christian. Finds Bach. And Bach passes over to Deckelbaum. Abrams with it. Finds Fisher. Fisher. One hops wide left to the goal. As let's see who will be granted possession. Looks like Casey Powell. Number 21, Kyle DeVitt. DeVitt found Malau. Malau a shot and he scores through the 5-hole.
Greg Milau has been in on every goal, all three of them for Casey Powell, as he scored the first one, set up the second one, and then after a couple of Goldstar Tel Aviv goals, Milau comes back with a beauty, driving down the slot, and as he's going to the turf, bouncing it past Jared Jensen.
Greg Malau gives his team a 3-2 lead. Under 9 minutes to go in regulation time. Face-off is won by Goldstar and Matt Hayes. Hayes, a quick shot.
Did he flip that ball over, or did he keep it in the back of his stick?
Sure, it looked like it skipped off to the side. It might have flipped it over. Silberlicht. And Hill, who has a goal in this game, over to Deckelbaum. Silberlicht. Wolf swings it over to Paul. Paul, and now finds Wolf. Back to Paul, and he scores! Beautiful execution by Goldstar.
Great ball movement, moving the ball north and south as well as east and west, and forcing the defenders to turn their heads, turn their bodies, try and adjust to where they were moving. And Paul just, with the give and go, tucks that one home on the far side.
So Paul matches Malau with Casey Powell. Paul now for Goldstar has 2 goals. And Paul dives for that loose ball. Still a little scrum for it as Casey Powell will scoop it up. And they'll cross mid-floor line. As we have a 3-3 tie. A nice underhand flip inside, but it looked like Dempster was unable to handle it. Goldstar, one hot pass over. And back over. A quick shot by Deckelbaum. No good, and the rebound is good.
Adam Wolf just scoops it up off the turf. Nobody picks him up as he scoots through and dumps it in behind Blazzuti. Tough break for Blazzuti. He's played almost heroically today, given that he was run over at one point.
A quick 2 goals for Goldstar. Wolf has his first of this game as they have a 4-3 lead. Looking to advance to the quarterfinals. And we'll do another face-off. Won by Goldstar, and Paul moving things quickly. Deckelbaum, a quick shot. Is blocked there by Blasuti. As here's Casey Powell down the other end, trying to stop the bleeding. It's Grant Whiteway with the ball, trying to find his teammate Malau inside. And look at Goldstar. Wolf has a lane. And Bo's trying to side check him around from behind. Little swing. It's going to be a holding. It looks like on Casey Powell.
Yeah, it should be Martin Bo's. He was tracking down the Tel Aviv player and just got the wrap check with one hand and then kind of pulled him back to him with the other hand. Pretty clear penalty, and will give Tel Aviv a chance to extend this lead.
They will have the ball up 4-3 with 5:15 to go in regulation. Man up opportunity. Paul over to Deckelbaum. And they swing the ball around. Bach. Deckelbaum, nice pass to Wolf. Trying to backdoor, but a good save by Blasutti, who's really shaken up now.
That looked like he strained something. He came quickly across the crease, post to post, made a great save, and immediately went down. Now, whether it hit him somewhere that was particularly uncomfortable or he just pulled something going across, hard to say.
And the players on the sideline talking in front of us, right by the Casey Powell bench, they really don't, as they're getting somebody prepared, I think, to potentially go in and replace him. Right in front of us. Not sure who that is, but Blasutti might be done for this game as he receives more medical attention. As actually Blasutti's going to try to stay in. He's gotten banged up a little bit today.
Yeah. And again, not sure if that was the shot or the stretch coming across. But I mean, when he was knocked down earlier, he was kind of holding his back. It looked like he'd been, thrown off a little bit. So then comes across hard like that, and it's easy to see how he could have aggravated something he did earlier.
Paul and Bach over to Deckelbaum. Abrams. And they're trying to find Paul inside. It was poked away by one of the Casey Powell defenders. Still 20 seconds left on the power play. And Casey Powell picks up the loose ball. Looks like that's Tim O'Connor. Will fly it over to his teammate, Riccozzi. There's Devitt. Riccozzi. And a good push there. As the turnaround shot by Dempster is off the mark.
Power play is over, so we're back to even strength.
Loose ball picked up by Casey Powell. Malau. And he'll give it off to Bose. And a loose ball is going to be scooped up by, and still a scrum for it. And looks like Casey Powell is going to get possession. A little push there by Goldstar.
Yeah, loose ball push by Jacob Silberlicht. So Casey Powell will set up, and they've got 3:25 to go here, trailing by a goal, 4-3 Tel Aviv.
Casey Powell. A quick shot and a score by Grant Whiteway.
Dead overhand. That is how they teach you to shoot back in Peanuts. Maybe in Tyke. But that makes it 4-4. Grant Whiteway, a beauty, just going over the top, tucking it between Jensen and his post. 3 minutes to go here. And again, we will have stop time for the final 2 minutes of play.
This looks to be a great finish in store, as Goldstar Tel Aviv and Casey Powell World Lacrosse Foundation are tied at 4 goals apiece. Casey Powell has possession. It's Greg Malau. Will underhand flip it back to Ngayan. And Whiteway, who just scored moments ago, has it. Whiteway. The pass to Malau. Can Malau get a hat trick? No. Jensen will rake it up. 2:06 to go, and nearly intercepted there by Thompson, but Goldstar has a chance, and a beautiful stop there by Blasutti with his right arm. Blasutti is really feeling it back there. Not looking good for him, as he's just trying to hang in there for the remainder of this game.
He's actually leaning on his crossbar and helping himself up there. Great body control by Doug Utting, though, to not run into Blasutti as he took that shot and then followed through.
Whiteway had Dempster wide open, but he just overshot him, and Goldstar down the other end has trouble coming up with that loose ball, but Deckelbaum will slow things down. And Goldstar moving things around. Abrams unable to convert. Raked up by Blasutti. 1:15 to go in regulation. And a pass to Bose. Bose, a shot, and he scores! Martin Bose puts Casey Powell up now 5-4.
Terrific pass. An even better catch by Martin Bose. And the best bit of the whole thing was that shot, dropping the head of the stick down, going sidearm, a little Brad Self-esque sweep shot over to the far side that ticked off of Jared Jensen and inside the post. And Derek Blasutti comes over to Martin Bose and says, thank you so much for not letting this go to overtime. Can we please just keep them off the scoreboard here?
As Derek Blasutti probably needs this break more than anybody right now. 5-4 is the score. 1:10 seconds to go. The winner will advance to one of the quarterfinal matchups, which will be held later on tonight. And Goldstar Tel Aviv has just 70 seconds to try to tie this one up.
Casey Powell took a timeout there. That's why we had the extended stoppage. Because they wanted to just talk about things, make sure they're under control, everything's cool, and they are ready, all on the same page for how they're going to try and defend this lead for the final 70 seconds.
So
I suspect the plan begins with Evan Cree winning a faceoff.
1 minute, 10 seconds to go in regulation time.
And Zachary Paul is out to take the faceoff for Goldstar Tel Aviv. Matt Hayes, number 44, has been their primary faceoff guy, but it's going to be Paul. Be interesting to see if he can pull this one off.
As he'll go up against Evan Cree from Casey Powell. And Paul, a quick pass over to Abrams, and at one hop, hits the top of the ceiling, Casey Powell ball. As Bose crosses mid-floor line. 1 minute remains, a little less now. Bose, cross-floor pass over to Thompson. As they're moving the ball around. Malawa now back to Bose. And he's guarded tightly by Silberlicht. Casey Powell looking to chew up some clock. 30 seconds now.
Bose goes for the attempted jump tuck shot. You can kind of see it coming. Jensen manages to turn it aside. 28.6 seconds to go now. Goldstar Tel Aviv has taken their timeout. They're going to bring Jared Jensen to the bench. They will go with 6 attackers. And if we can get a look at Derek Blasutti down in to the left, you see him in the crease. He is not coming down to this end of the floor. He has taken his helmet off, his glove off. He's got the hand on the hip. Not looking very comfortable at all. Trying to catch his breath and knows that if he can just hold them off for this final 28.6 seconds, that he can go and take a well-earned break.
Derek Blasutti trying to get all the rest he can right now. He needs to survive 30 more seconds here and defend that goal. And if he does, Casey Powell will move on to the quarterfinals. If you're Goldstar here, you got to think a couple of guys who've been successful so far. Zachary Paul, Pierce Abrams, Dustin Hill.
Yeah, I'd be looking at Dan Deckelbaum, number 43. I think he's probably their most dangerous offensive player. Zachary Paul, number 71. Of course, Deckelbaum starts with the ball.
And Abrams over to Deckelbaum. 20 seconds to go. Deckelbaum, a quick shot, stopped by Blasutti. As now we have a quick stoppage of play here, and it will resume. Casey Powell has the ball. Throws it across, and there's a loose ball. Only 8 seconds remain. Goldstar, Deckelbaum. He finds Abrams. Abrams trying to move in quick. He misses, and that will do it. Casey Powell, World Lacrosse Foundation, moves on to the quarterfinals and survives. Goldstar Tel Aviv 5-4. I'm Tom Scavetta, joined by Steven Stamp. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, it's just a terrific game, and Derek Blasutti, what a gutsy performance. Obviously, a lot of discomfort for about 3/4 of that game, and made the one huge save with about 20 seconds left that preserved this win, and he is getting some heartfelt congratulations in the handshake line from his teammates.
And up next, it looks like it's going to be the Rochester River Monsters. Well, they'll be playing outdoor, actually. The next game here will be Music City versus the Ganawagga Indians, starting at around 4:20. So we'll take a break for now. We'll be back with more action in just about under 10 minutes.